Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Go So Beautiful. My name's Becky and today I have a little video about what I made last week and what I'm planning to make next week. I had tried to film a Fridaysews video and it was laughable, so I scrapped that footage and decided to record this video today. So I hope you enjoy it. So as far as what I've been making, I'm wearing a dress that I made about a week ago. This is the Tidal Dress from Love Notions Patterns, and I've made it in this black and kind of a gray animal print double brushed poly, and I'll put a picture of me wearing it. And I made this dress because my husband and I had a funeral to attend to this past weekend, and I didn't want to wear just a plain old black dress, so I made this. And the pattern is a little unique in that it has princess seams. Here's what it looks like, and you can make it sleeveless or short sleeved or long sleeved. You can make it as a top, a dress, or a maxi dress. And I made the dress. And what's unique about this pattern is that the princess seams, the sides are actually part of the back of the dress. There's a center seam down the back, and then it extends to the front where you sew these princess seams. Now, when I first tried it on, it is kind of a fit and flare style, and being that I'm pear-shaped, I was a little bit nervous about my hips looking really big, and it wasn't exactly unflattering, but I felt like it needed something. So I put this sweater on with it, and I've had this little sweater for quite a while. It's just a ready-to-wear cardigan that I got from the Loft outlet, I believe, and it's 3/4 length sleeves, and like I said, it's kind of a crocheted cardigan. And I did think it made the dress look better, but I felt like it was a little bit old, so I went on the search for a new one, and I couldn't find one anywhere. And I thought, well, maybe I'll just wear a solid black cardigan. So I ordered a solid black cardigan from Amazon, and it was exactly as it looked in the store. However, when I put it on, it was just a little bit too heavy. And being as it's, you know, between 80 and 90 degrees here, I didn't think that would do. So I was running out of options, and Friday I decided I'm going to make a cardigan. And that's what my video was going to be about. But I started out, and I decided to make the Lisbon cardigan from Itch to Stitch. This here, and it's pretty simple. It comes in two lengths, a cropped length and a hip length, I guess, and I was going to make the hip length, and I was going to film it and take you all along with the process. So I had the pattern printed, but I hadn't traced it off. So I had to start from almost from scratch, really. So I looked in my stash, and I have this gray, this is a lightweight sweater knit that I got from, I think, Fashion Fabrics Club. And it's kind of brushed on one side, and then it's knit on the other. And at first I thought, well, this isn't going to look very good, but I'm having second thoughts now after trying the black one on. And I've decided I want to try and make the Lisbon Cardigan from Itch to Stitch. I've had this pattern for quite a while, and it really is just a simple cardigan, and I already have the pattern printed. I will have to make a pattern from it, but I'm going to make 3/4 length sleeves and probably make it about hip length. Excuse me. So I had thought about filming myself making it today, but I don't know if you want to watch me sew or not. I might put in a few progress steps, but I really think I can get this made today. I traced off the pattern, I started cutting it out, and then it was about 2 or 3 in the afternoon. I hadn't eaten lunch, and I just completely ran out of energy. So, plus my phone had to be taken in because we needed to switch phone plans. Anyway, don't you love it when all these little details kind of mess up your sewing plans or even your videos? Long story short, I decided I got it all cut out. In fact, it's ready to sew here, but I just decided I'm going to wear the little crocheted cardigan, and it looked fine. So this is what I worked on, and I had some other things I worked on. I made a little sleep sack for a friend who's having a baby, actually our pastor's wife, and here's a picture of it. It came out really cute, and is really a nice little baby gift. And then I also worked on a project with a friend of mine who is building a camper and wanted me to make the cloth for the cots that he's going to put in his camper. And it's kind of hard to explain, but I will be having a video about that later, once he gets the camper built and the cots and everything. So I was a little busy in my sewing room. I did some other mending and hemming, I think. But on to what I really need to work on now, and that is a dress for a wedding that I'm attending next week. And I was kind of debating between making the the Myosotis dress from Deer and Doe patterns, or the washi dress from Made by Ray. And the washi dress is now called the Trillium Dress. And both of these dresses were on my Make 9 list, which I have made very little progress on. So either way, I would at least be making progress on my Make 9 list. Okay, so what did I decide? Well, the Myosotis dress is kind of got a button front. It is pretty, but it does look a little bit like a shirt dress, and I didn't think it would be dressy enough for a wedding. So I decided to go for the washi dress, or now what's now called the Trillium dress from Made by Ray Patterns. And I bought it a few years ago when it was still the washi dress, and since then they've updated it for the Trillium, and there's an add-on package where you can put a little tie around the neck. I'm probably still going to make it with an open neck and short sleeves. And I shopped my stash for fabric, and here's the pattern. This is the washi dress. I'll take it out so there's no glare, hopefully. And it's an Empire style waist with pleats here. And then in the back, it's got shirring. There's the line drawings. And there's also a little hack that you can do. Instead of putting the shirring in the back, you can just put a band of elastic. And I think that's what I'm going to do. It also has pockets. so that makes it convenient, and I think it'll be really pretty. Last year I bought this, or was it 2 years ago, from Hobby Lobby, and it's just a real pretty cotton floral, red and blue flowers on a white background, and I just thought this would be really pretty. I do have some other fabrics, but I really want to use this, so I'm going to make this dress this week, and I'll show it to you all next week. So that's kind of what's been happening in my sewing room. As far as what's going on in my life, I have been having problems with my left heel, and it was a familiar ache or pain, if you will, from something I had many years ago, actually, when I first started my career as a nurse. And it just is really painful. Your heel hurts when you walk on it, and it feels sort of like the bones are coming through the bottom of your foot. Anyway, I went to the doctor, and as I suspected, he said, "You have plantar fasciitis." And the remedy for plantar fasciitis is to do several stretching exercises every day, several times a day. He also gave me a steroid and some pain medicine, and so I've been trying to work on that, and I really don't want to stay off my feet, but I think I need to stay off my feet in order to get this to heal properly. But it's just kind of put a damper on things, so hopefully I'll be able to sit down and sew a lot this week and rest my foot, and then it'll get better soon. So that's it for me today. I know this is short and not really a lot of content, but I hope that you will enjoy. I hope you've enjoyed this video and will give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're new. I am thankful for all of you who watch and make comments and continue to support me in my sewing adventures. So thanks again, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Go sew beautiful. Bye-bye.